Hi, it's Vic from Kelsey's Crafts. Welcome to my craft cave. I'm here to do the Tracy Fox December Daily Advent 2025. Hashtag DDA2025. Hopefully, if I've done this right, this is the 19th, which is my day. This is a box that I made with her lovely printables. And this is my December Daily, using her fabulous papers. The front, I've got the big post box and a scarf and a little Christmas tree clip and some of the words. Inside, there's this. That's going to be a description of this, and there's going to be two big pictures of the family on the front. This is the first. This is a map that came in the altered book I used. And here's Santa on his sleigh, and there are several magnets somewhere that you can move him to. One over the UK, there's one over here somewhere. Dog's trying to climb, and then he sits back there waiting. There's a big pocket here. Number one. This was packaging, and then there's a big tag in there to write on off photographs. And I decorated everything. There's so many pockets, it's unbelievable. That's my mum, if you can hear her. There's tags for pictures in there. And that was day 3. I've written on them all. It's the 18th as I'm filming. So I've written on, no, I didn't write on that one. But this one then. Yep, there we go. That's a belly band. Day 8. That was an envelope that I altered, and there's all writing in there. We let the dogs out. That's trim. I stuck down there. It feels really nice. A word stick that I made. And more writing. That's day 10. This is day 11. The tag's there. Day 12. Tags in there. That was postcard. And I've cut all this out from Tracy's wonderful digitals. I'll have the links down below for her shop and website. 13th. I've decorated as I've gone along, so after the 19th there's nothing. And there's that one. I didn't buy paper cut. 16th. Oh. Of course, when you're on camera you can't get it right. 17th. There's a photo mat there. I'm going to print everything out at the end of December, beginning of January. I think that's the 18th, which is today. And then the 19th, and that was my postcard. I couldn't do anything with this, so I made something different. And the rest is pretty empty. So this is my make for the 19th. I'll get it out without taking anything off. There we go. Put that to one side. Now, that's fallen out. I saw Bel use Tracy's, I think it was the PI printables, or it could have been Craftly Hall, and she made one of these using those papers, and I was lucky enough to be able to buy it. So I thought I'd give it a go and see. So in the back, here's my day, and there's a magnet in there, and this all folds out. If I can get it to fold out on camera, there we go. And there's all this writing space, which is awesome, and I've inked it. It's supposed to be green, it doesn't quite look green to me. And then it clips back together, and on the back there's a little pocket up there for some tags, and then a little, I was going to put some papers in there. So I thought I'd copy it, and I gave it a go, and I think it looks okay. So there's tags in here, just little ones with the printables on, and then one up here, and that's just the belly band. Everything goes down into that pocket at the bottom, and I left space for journaling. I can write under there, and there's a bell and a key. And then this side has a pocket on the bottom with these little tags in, and then there's a little pocket up there to keep this one down. And there's a key on that one. You can put a picture in there, and it opens up. It's a trifold, as you can see. Left hand pocket, there's two. There's one that can write on that bit, there's one at the back, and then this bit is a pocket as well. That can go in there. This is the middle, there's just a writing spot there. Big tag, bigger tag with a swivel out so you can write on all of it. And then a big tag there, and then just some decorations. And then on this side there's another double layered tag. I've got this one in it, and it all comes out. Oh my gosh, there we go. You can write on the bottom one, that goes in the back, and then this one goes in the front. Oh, I'm going to give up in a minute. Okay. Put all those back in there. So, I'm going to show you how to make the base. I did make a bigger one, just to try it out and see if it would work. It's just the same as the other ones, Tracy's papers and tags and stuff. So this is A3. Doesn't have to be A3, it can be any size paper you like, as long as you can fold it into 3. So I kind of say that, I don't know, it looks like birds. This pig's having a woof. And then I kind of play with it until it looks about right. Rough. To me that looks about right. I need a little bit of space here. Let's get my ruler. And then, because I know that my pockets are going to be a bit bulky, all sorts on there, put my ruler and find out where that fold is, and it's basically there. And then I put this little green line over by about that much. And if I've got it straight, I'll crease it again. This is just to give my pockets a little bit of room, for like a 3D pocket. So you see you've got, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch maybe. And then I do the same to the other side. Find my fold and move it over. Make sure it's kind of straight, and then push it up against there, so that I have another about 1/4 of an inch. And I fold it up And I fold these bits down. I don't take it all the way to the edge, although you could if you wanted to. I take mine probably about ½ an inch off, maybe a little bit less. Now I'll try and get this one the same. I'd say about there. So you've got your folded bits, and then I just decide how much I want my pocket to fold up. If you want it shorter, you can make the pockets bigger. And I'll just give it a score. Just checking to make sure that it's as level as it can be. And I reinforce my folds. Use bone folder, right? And the other side. And make sure that it's level. That one's moved a little bit. That one first. And second, you don't have to, you can just leave it as one fold if you like. I just like a little bit of room for my pocket. And then you're left with that. And when I did my pocket, scissors now. Got them. To do this pocket in the middle, I took, how am I going to show you? Pen? Okay, so you have your lines here. I can't even do it without moving. Let's draw, shall we? Let's draw. Okay, so that's one fold. And then you've got your half a, I don't know, 1/4 to ½ an inch there. And then on the other side, wow, actually crafting on camera, people. One there, oh, a little bit less, one there, and then you fold your pocket up. This might be wonky, but you get the picture. And for the side pockets, I just glue down here and here and stick them in. But this pocket, I cut this out. Woo. Come on, eyes, don't film me now. And then down there. And then I'm going to stick this down here and here. So I cut this off here. And here. So those get stuck there. And then this one, I've got this flap just to give it a little bit more room, and then I stick that there like that. And that gives you your completed trifold. So, like I said, I'll leave links down below so that you can check out Tracy's shop and her wonderful printables. She's got more than just Christmas diggies. And that's it. I hope you have a lovely festive period, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye!